All right. Hello and how are you? My name is Muhindo and I welcome you to our 19th lecture of creating a complete hotel management system. So we always do 30 minutes. I'll go ahead and start my timer. Without wasting much time, let's go straight into our today's business. So we're going to resume from where we stopped at in the previous lecture. And you remember we could be able to log in here. So here I'm logged in as administrator. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to proceed with the logic of approving the rooms. So I want okay, I want, if someone is logged in as administrator, they should be able to manage the rooms logic. For example, a person should be able to edit the room booking request, and maybe the administrator should be able to approve or decline or change anything in the room request. So with that much said, let's go straight into today's business. Okay, so we're going to go to this room bookings. So we can just borrow a leaf from here. Just going to add our buttons for editing if you're logged in as an administrator. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go there on admin room bookings. So this is our project. I'll go ahead and open admin room bookings. Here we are. So let me go ahead and open admin room bookings. This is the file of admin room bookings. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put actions here. In actions, I'm going to put edit. Okay, we're going to put a button of what? Of edit. So someone should be able to edit if they're administrators. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll come here to the section of actions. Okay, the section of actions, and then I go ahead and add a button of edit. So you can first check with the administrator, but since the file is spared only for admins, so you can just simply go ahead and put the logic of editing. So let me remove these things. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and call this one so I'm going to call this one update. I'll say maybe edit or something like that. So if I come here and refresh, you'll see we have here update. So the button, I can make it primary like that, so it should look like this. Okay, so we're going to put here update the booking, update booking. So you can put here update booking like this. So let's go ahead and do the logic of updating booking. So it's going to be just like a normal thing, like edit. So if you still remember how the logic of edit is the same thing that I'm going to do here. So let me go to customer bookings. All right, let's create, I think we're going to create a booking here. All right, let's first see, we have customer booking page. This is a list of bookings. So we don't have that file where we can edit the booking, like modify the booking and all the rest. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create that file of managing booking. So it's going to be much more like this of categories, create. Okay, so can just copy that and paste, and then just rename it to admin bookings bookings create, or maybe update, something like that. and just simply put create. Since you can just try to maintain the same thing. So admin booking create, like that. So admin booking create is going to be the one that we're going to use for updating the booking processes. So let's go back to our project. So I've just duplicated the one of updating. So let's come here. Let's come back to our admin bookings. I'm going to change this one and then put admin bookings create, so I can put here. So let's go back here to admin bookings and look at the scenario of editing. So I put here is it edit ID? I think, what did we put here? I think it is ID. So we pass here what? We pass just ID equals to the booking ID, this one here. So like this. So let's go ahead and refresh. So I'll come and refresh here. Then I can click on update booking. So when I click on update booking, it will take me to this section of updating the booking. Okay, so only that we're going to change these wordings. So you change these wordings, all that. So it can be a real booking page. Okay, so I refresh here. If I click here, update booking, so you see it's booking. So let's go ahead and do the logic of updating booking. So I'll just copy this word. All right, so let's go ahead. So it's update bookings, admin bookings create. Okay, this one here. So let's start from top. So we have request method. So this is when someone is posting, we can leave that one. So the title of the section, is what is going to remain my bookings. So I can put just bookings. Okay, so the title can remain bookings of the section, and then if I refresh here, should be my bookings, and then the subtitle can be update booking, or can just simply put update, something like that. So if I refresh here, see update, you can say manage booking, update booking. So after doing so, the section link is going to be what? The section link is going to be this one here. Admin booking is going to be the section link, so it can be able to select this. Okay, let's go ahead and put the section link to be admin bookings. So if I come and refresh, this one was supposed to be selected, but you're going to figure out why. So after doing so, that's the section booking. So if I click here, it should be able to take me back to the section. So let's proceed. Let's go to our header. I want this one to be shown as selected. Okay, let's go to our header. Dashboard header. We shall fix that later. Okay, so let's proceed. Shall come to it. So this is going to be update booking. So if I refresh here, the title should be update booking on top there. All right, so we proceed. So the page title is there. Let's now look at the logic of editing. Okay, so let's look at the logic of editing. So let's go ahead and search for is editing. So by default is false. So we're going to get the ID. After getting the ID, we're going to search from bookings. Okay, from room bookings. Okay, we're going to search this ID that has been passed here. So let's go ahead and look at our database. It's going to be HotelPro. I think this one here. So the table is called bookings. Okay, so I'm going to find from bookings, and then we can call this one maybe booking. We shall change the name, but let's first look at the main idea. So if I change here, you can see at least say updating booking 1. So let's go ahead and change this word category to booking. So you can change one by one. So booking, we change this one here, we change this one here, we change this one. All right, so after doing so, we come and so where is booking? Okay, so we come and look where there is this category. Here we can search for, just beginning from here up to here. I search Ctrl F and press Alt and Enter. Then I go ahead and just change this one to booking, something like that. But we're going to update all of them one by one. So everything is now fine. What we're going to do, let's first figure out and see the columns that we have in booking. So just get these columns, and then we determine what we're going to do. We design our form. So come here to our bookings and get these columns, and we see how we're going to design our form. So let me open a new tab. We're going just to display the customer's name. Okay, so we're going to display the customer's name. All right, so we're going to just display the customer's name. Okay, we should also put the possibility for the administrator to be able to change the customer. So we can just put the customer drop down, put the section for the customer contact, and then put the section for the customer email, make them optional. We put the section for selecting the room from the drop down, and then we put a selection of the check-in days, and then the check-in date, and then the number of days to spend there. And then we put checkout. This will be computed by the computer. And then adults, this one will be an input, just a number of adults, number of children, and then total price will also be computed by the computer. Okay, and then after we're going to put the order status. The order status is going to be a drop down. It's going to be a drop down, and then the restaurants as created will be computed. The amount paid is going to be input, and then the payment method is going to be a drop down, and then the payment reference, an input, and then the payment status, whether it is fully paid or not. This one is also going to be computed. All right, so let's go ahead and put this one here, and we organize our table. I mean our form. So we're going to begin with selecting the customer. So we're going to make 3. So enter customer, select customer, customer phone number, customer email. That is the customer. Then the second section is going to be the room, the check-in, and then the number of days to spend there. Then the third section, okay, let this be the second section. Let be this the second section. And to organize it properly, I think this one should come here, and then this one should come here. All right. Okay, so I think maybe this one should come, and then this come, then this follows. All right, so and then you have here room, customer phone, then this one come here, like this, 333, and then you have here the check-in date, the number of days to spend there. We put status somewhere, status, but that status, let it be here. All right, so here the amount paid, and then here, so this will be enough for us to get started. All right, so let's go back to our form, and then we start organizing things. All right, so let's come here and refresh. So I see here I have disorganized things, but it's okay. We can even remove them all. Let's just first benchmark from 1. So I'll come here, this room is going to submit to the same section, and then if it is editing, of course we are hiding in here the ID of the booking. Okay, that's fine. So we come here, we make this one to be column 4. So 4 divided by 3 is 12 divided by 3 is 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So so we can come here and we select our first thing. We say that it's going to be what? It's going to be the room number, the room. So it's going to be a drop down, right? It's going to be a drop down. So how do you get the drop down? How do you get the drop down? I want to see who had a drop down already, so I should not suffer so much. Let me remember, for example, when we are creating a room, create, we had a drop down there of categories. So let me just copy this and come and benchmark from it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to come here on top, just here on top here. I'm going to put here rooms, or available rooms. Okay, let me put here rooms. So these rooms it's going to be db select from rooms. I can as well cut this and put it here, make this one an empty array, cut this and put it here, db select rooms, and then I'm going to add these rooms here. Okay, so I'm going to add these rooms here. There we go. There we go. So let me come and put some select the room. It's going to be some kind of a drop down. So so I can use this one to remove these options. I just put there room, then let me make this one the first, come and put it here, and then I give it 4. Hope you're watching. So this is going to be room ID. Let me come and get my name from here. This is room ID, that is the name, and then this one going to be select room, and it's going to be required, and then the value is going to be booking, then room ID, the default value here, like this. So if I save, come and refresh, everything should be fine. So I can select from the rooms, only that maybe we might need to put maybe a price, so someone in their doing what, when they are making decision, they should be able to know what is the price of a room. See in which dimension is the price. So the price is based on the price, and the status is should be vacant. Okay, should be vacant. Yeah, when we are creating, if you are creating, you can make sure that the status is vacant. We shall put that logic later. Let's see. Okay, the status should be vacant if we are creating. Let's see. So I can put here the price. Let's attach there the price, then put the price, and then we can put the status. Whether it is vacant or not. Alright, that's fine. So let's go ahead and refresh. So you can see there like that. Okay, so yeah, after doing so that is fine. Now we can proceed to another thing. Let's proceed to customer. Okay, customer. So we're going to get customers. However, there can be a better way to do it, but for now let's just get here customers. Make them an empty. Then you book from you look from the table of users and you get customers. Here users, so I can put a where. I can put a where the type is what is a customer. I think the where we can pass it here as the second parameter. Right, so where users, so in the second parameter I pass where. Let's see here, the word where is already there. Where user type equals to, let me use double quotes. Okay, here user type equals to customer, like this. So you should bring only customers like this. Okay, so I get their name, email. I can also display their phone numbers. Okay, let's display the name and the email. Yeah, so that's it. So that is for the customers. So you can see how I've done it. So let's do the same. We display the customers here. Just going to duplicate the other guy, this guy on top here, and then come and put here customers. All right, customers, and then come here and put select customer, and then this one should definitely be customer ID. This one should be customer ID, and then the default value should be the customer ID. It is there. Alright, so that is fine. That is now fine. So if I come and refresh, you'll see here select customer, and the customers will be listed with their respective names. So if it is editing, automatically you'll see them selected. So that is so beautiful. We can proceed. We proceed now to the let's look at our cheat. Let's proceed now to the customer phone number. So this is optional because the system can as well pick it from the list of customers that you have. So let's go ahead and get our input, just a simple input. This one here, and just cut this, and then just simply come here, put it there. It's going to be 4, and then put here, remove the word. So name is going to be customer phone number, and then put here customer phone number, customer phone. Remove this file, remove type file, and leave it as optional. So come and refresh, you see, you can put their customer. Alright, so after doing so, we proceed. I'll go ahead and do what? And remove these other things. So I can remove this column, I can remove this row, I can remove this one. We can do them now on our own. So that is a very good beginning. Let me go ahead and close this row. It's already closed. So you can watch very, very carefully and understand how I've done it. So let's proceed. So if I come and refresh, see, everything is beautiful. Now, let's proceed now to the next row. So the next row, so I'll come here after this row and create another row. It's going to be a div of a row, of a class row, then I can close it here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put the customer email. Okay, the customer email address. So customer email address, customer email address. All right, so the name is customer email address. So this one you can also make it optional because it can be collected as well from the web port, from the other side. By the way, most of things they're already collected from the other side, so I can just leave these ones here. Anyway, let's proceed. So customer emails, number of children is going to be a number. Just simply come and copy this and then put it there. So you can just simply put here type number, or you can just simply pass it here as type a number. I believe we have that. Type to be numbers. If I come and refresh here, number of adults. So I cannot type there, I can only enter a number. So okay, maybe mean to be 1. Refresh, cannot go less than 1. That's beautiful. All right, so after doing so, let's go ahead and collect the number of children. All right, let's collect the number of children. So I will not make it right. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, so number of children can be 0 possibly. That is fine. All right, so that's okay. That is okay now. That is very fine. You can look at my code and understand what I'm exactly doing. All right, so let's proceed. What I'll come here, go ahead and get the check-in. The check-in date. It's going to be a date. So let's go ahead and collect the check-in date. So I'll begin by creating a row. Begin by creating here another row. Let's first close, I think, some row there. It's not closed yet. So if I refresh, everything is now fine. Yeah. So let's go ahead and create another row. Pilot has done it for me, I think. So this is Copilot has done it. So the check-in date, I put it there, and then the number of days, you can see that's the number of days, and then the checkout, I'm not going to put there, it's going to be computed. I'm just going to check in, it's there, number of days, it is there, and then the order status, that's what I want to put there. So the order status is going to be active, anyway, let's see. So the 3 order status is going to be an input of select. It's going to have order status. It's going to be collected from the order status column. So it's going to have attributes of required, and then the option is going to be pending, confirmed, and then cancelled. So as simple as those three. So if I come and refresh here, shall have cancelled by default because it was cancelled. So I should be able to change the order status accordingly. All right, so after doing so, let's go ahead and now add the payment section. Okay, yeah, let's add the payment section. So I'll come here to our row, outside this row here, so you can watch that, pause the video and watch these inputs very carefully and understand them. Okay, hope you've understood that. So let me go ahead and now collect these other fields. So I'm going to be div so let me explain. So the first section is what? The first section is the amount paid, so it's going to be required, by default will be 0, and then the payment method that was done, and then the payment reference, and then the submit button. So if I refresh here, this is what we'll have. So this one will be our simple booking form. Let's begin from there. In the next lecture, we're going to look at the logic of now submitting it and then processing the order and notify even the customer. So that I shall be doing in the next lecture. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lecture. Goodbye. Oh. Alright guys, I see you there watching. Goodbye. Right, I'm going to upload the video. Goodbye, see you in the video. Hello, and how are you?